Hi guys, finally. I promised for a long time, for days, I was going to go live and I was going to give you guys updates on what was going on and what was happening. Okay, several things that I have to report on. So this, it's it's probably going to be several lives because sometimes people don't want to watch the same thing for an hour or however long I have to tell things. They want it broken up. So I will be talking about uh, some housekeeping. I'll be talking about the verdict. Oh my God, the LA District Attorney, what's going on with that. I'll be talking about Judge Mark Holmes with the IRS case. I will be talking about, of course, the movie Prisoner of Fame, the short film pilot for Prisoner of Fame. And I will be going over Joe Jackson's memorial again. And I'll be going over Peter Pan, aka Peter Medani, aka Bobby Anderson, aka Michael Joe Jackson. I'll be going over some stuff like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about Judge Mark Holmes, who is the judge in the Michael Jackson estate versus the IRS. He was supposed to, his term was ending. I found out that federal judges, of course, are appointed by the president, and they're appointed for a 15-year term. And the 15-year term is over. Mark Holmes was appointed in 2003, and it ended June 29th, 2018. So right now, he is an interim. He is what they call senior staff. So he is still doing his regular work as a judge, but he's waiting to see if he gets reappointed by the president. And that can take anywhere from 2 months to up to a year and a half to be reappointed by the president. So he is the judge that will make the decision about how much death tax, aka estate tax, Michael Jackson owes. The original bill was for over $700 million, and that included almost $200 million in fees and penalties, in which John Branca and John McClain would be responsible for paying because they are the ones responsible for filling out the death tax. How much was Michael Jackson worth on June 25th, 2009, which was the supposed date of death, or shall I use a word that the prosecutors in the Conrad Murray case use? That is the alleged date of death. So maybe they can tie that in legally some kind of way. Hey, wink, wink, Michael. You can thank me later, honey. You can thank me later for better tell John Branca. Okay, alleged date of death. Okay, alleged date of death. And so, what determines that amount, which is about a 40% tax on your assets, not on cash, on assets. And the assets were his properties, his music catalog, his Sony ATV catalog, and his name and likeness. And that was supposed to be $500 million worth of taxes. So right now, I know that they got at least about 150 million down. So they're dealing with about $550 million still, which could wipe Michael out cash. And even if he paid $50 million a year for 10 years, the interest on it is ridiculous. And after you pay all your bills, after you pay everything you have to pay, you still got a $50 million a year bill. Oh my God, could you imagine $50 million a year? That is over $4 million a month. $4 million a month in 30 days. Oh my God. So anyway, so no decision has been made in the IRS case just yet. Okay, and I imagine that he will continue to work on it. The trial was over February 2016. So it's been a year and a half, and this judge takes an average of 2 years to make a decision. It is not a jury trial. Okay, so this judge is the executioner. He is the man. He is the only one. And I have said this before. I really worry about one thing he said the first day of court, and I was in the courtroom. He asked John Branca, "What does the funk of 40,000 years mean?" And John Branca said, it might have something to do with karma. And this judge did not know who Chris Brown was. He was not somebody that was, into popular music. And so I thought it was kind of weird that the only lyric that he would address was something that dealt with karma. So is he preconceived that maybe Michael was guilty of child molestation? He had bad karmas or something? I don't know. I'm just saying, my opinion on that. So anyway, so that is what's going on in the MJE versus IRS case. I'm gonna stop this, and then I'm gonna come back, and we are going to discuss in another live broadcast the verdict, the Conrad Murray verdict. Okay, the LA District Attorney. Okay, I'm signing off. Oh, I always got to give my plug. You guys have to watch this. Okay. You have to watch, let me see, the Alive trilogy of Michael Jackson docs. It is a 5-star rated documentary, and that is really, really a big deal because so many people swear to God that Michael Jackson is dead as if they killed him themselves. You don't know he's dead unless you killed him yourself, okay? And so I'm pushing upstream, and for this documentary to have a 5-star rating, it is really phenomenal. It is really, really good. We worked really, really, really hard on it. So please, this helps me to make more Michael Jackson movies, more Michael Jackson documentaries. So it's available on Amazon.com, or you can see it on your device on Vimeo.com. Of course, I'll always put the link in the description of this video. Okay, guys, stay tuned. I'm going to end this broadcast, and I'm going to immediately start another broadcast, and we are going to discuss the LA District Attorney. Okay? See you guys in just a few minutes. My fat fingers. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got fat fingers.